Alright folks, bonus video this week. Since we didn't upload one last week, I figured let's just do two this week. So, anyways, you guys saw yesterday I did the video on Video Game Heaven, and that was actually from about a week ago. But this morning I went out to the flea market, and I actually was driving out and gonna go run some errands, and found a couple of dogs in the road that they were just wandering around, really sweet dogs. And I don't know, they just had gotten out, and so I had to take them to the animal shelter. But fortunately, on the way back from the animal shelter is the flea market that I stop at. So yeah, I got like $11 cash in my wallet. That's it. So let's see how good we can do for $11. So here we go. Okay, so we had some good luck right off the bat here. This is actually the first thing I walked up to. Little Bob the Builder there. That's obviously not a game. Yeah, so you had some PS2 games. It's like a promo disc right there, and then The Sims, Ghost Recon, you know, loose Grand Theft Auto, because why not? And then some other stuff over there, but this caught my eye. This is a Sega CD game. And you don't see very many of those. I mean, it's Sewer Shark, which is not really a rare one, but there's also a Tomb Raider hiding behind it. So, yeah, I got that. Went ahead and picked that up. And then over here, you got some Dragon Ball Z DVDs, little Pirates, and poor NFL Blitz without its case. True flea market find right there. And then you got some pots and stuff, some 8-tracks. You always want to look around this stuff because you never know when something old might be around the 8-tracks. They got some Blu-rays, Final Fantasy Advent Children. I thought about that one. That $10 price sticker is not accurate. Yeah, just look through this, and you know, you got Double Dragon, little Bimmy and Jimmy action. It's a terrible movie, but you know, campy and fun. So, and then I saw something cool. So, I asked the guy how much they were, which I'll go ahead and turn up the volume right now. How much for the Game Boy games?
Do 5 each.
What's that?
I'll do 5 apiece.
5 apiece. And yeah, so as you can guess, I picked those up. You got an AT Games Genesis here. Super not valuable, but interesting. You know, you got some PS2 or PS3 games, Rock Band. You always see Rock Band, Assassin's Creed, and then just some random Wii games that are, you know, Wii games that are cheap. So. Not super interesting, but this was fun. Also, Burger King Sneak King. You don't see him a lot. And just kind of a fun little novelty. And then underneath it, a Gran Turismo 3. So, yeah, that was about it. Okay, so as you saw, we did have a little bit of luck, more luck than I was expecting, just stopping here with whatever cash was in my wallet. But you probably saw it first, and I didn't actually record me interacting with the merchant, but first I got the Sega CD game that I was looking at. Hold it up there so the sun doesn't blow it out. And that is Sewer Shark, and you can see right here it says not for resale, meaning it was probably a packing game with a Sega CD. Not probably, it was. And so it's, I don't know, probably $3-4 online, but actually I don't have any Sega CD games, and I don't even have a Sega CD. I need to remedy that here at some point in the future. But anyway, so now when I get a Sega CD, I have a game for it. I paid $1 for this. I asked her what it was for, or how much it was, and she said $1, since it didn't have a case. And the other thing that's actually in here, it's not just a Sega CD game, it is also Tomb Raider 2, which, again, light, but Tomb Raider 2. So it's kind of a 2-for-1 deal. She didn't realize that there was something else in there, and yeah, so we'll see. Now Sewer Shark does have a little bit of a scratch right there. I don't know if you guys can see it. Nope, sun's not gonna let you. Oh, you can barely see it right there, right there. So it's not a real deep scratch though, so I don't think it'll really cause a problem. But it is there. That's worth mentioning. But hey, for $1, for 2 discs, it's not bad. I mean, obviously I wish it had a case, but since it was a packing game, it probably never had a case to begin with, so there you go. But the real find, the real interesting one, I actually was able to pick up 2 original Game Boy games, which you rarely ever see original Game Boy games just kind of laying on tables. I think the last ones that I picked up were the ones that had those really crap labels that I picked up at that yard sale. I don't know, that was a few months ago, so that's a yard sale pickup video if you want to go look for it. I'll try to link it in this description. But they had 2 games there. First of all, they had Boxing, which, again, sunlight causing issues. There we go. Boxing. And if you've never heard of this game, there's probably a good reason for that. This is actually a Japanese import, so I'll be curious to see whether it even works on my Game Boy, but it was interesting because I've never seen it before, and normally, if there's something I haven't seen before, I go ahead and get it as long as it's not, like, overpriced. And I paid $10 for both of these, by the way, so $5 each, which this game sells for, I don't know, about $6, $8 online, so technically that's not overpaying, but not enough for me to, like, sell it and make a profit. This is more of a curiosity for me. And then the other one that I really wanted, or that I got, was something that I've actually wanted for a while, because I remember playing this as a kid, and that is Spider-Man X-Men Arcade's Revenge. And this is about an $11 game online, so that was actually a pretty good deal getting it for $5. And the cartridge is a little yellowed, but the label itself is in good condition. I don't know if you guys can see that. The label is great. There's a little bit of yellowing on the cartridge, but we can fix that with a little retro restoration. And so yeah, so I'm excited to get this. So way more luck than I thought I was going to have at this flea market, you know, which is great. I wasn't really expecting it, but that's about it for this time. So thank you guys for watching. We'll have another video up next weekend. That's the collecting one that I've been talking about for a little while. So look forward to that. And until then, like, comment, subscribe, do all that YouTube stuff, and I will see you guys next time.